Hey chat, how you doing? How you doing? Sorry. Still a little messy here. I really need to clean my desk. Can't do that now. Busy streaming. Hi. I hope you're doing lovely. How are you? Vissa asks. Well, I'm pretty fine. I'm still a little sick. I've been sick. Yeah, not good. But I feel like I'm a little better right now. So that's positive at least, right? How are you doing? Done anything fun today or in the last week? I'm sorry, I haven't been streaming for a while. I've just been busy and sick. Mostly busy, I think. So, am I all over the place? It wouldn't surprise. I mean, it's average moon intro, fumbling everything. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Like I asked, anyone's been up to anything fun this week or anything not so fun? Just what you've been doing. If you've been sleeping, that's awesome. Cause sleep is good. You've just been having health. You're just doing the bare minimum. At least you're doing the bare minimum. You are functioning as a human being, and I am proud. Maybe you had a terrible week, and you had trouble getting out of bed. And still, good job on not giving up. Have not done anything special this week. That's fine. I don't know. I haven't done anything special this week. I've been sick. Yeah, sick. I guess does being sick count as something special? Cause if it does, then yeah, I've been doing something special. I've been sick. I should probably send out the live message on Discord. You know, it was years ago now since, you know, Haru helped me set up my Discord because he's so nice. And then I accidentally broke the bot that sent out messages when I'm live, so I have to do that myself all the time because I have so much stuff I want to fix on my Discord server to like upgrade it. I just do not have the knowledge. And it's like I am a streamer who does not know how to handle streaming gear and stuff like that and anything related. I just know how to talk. A lot thanks to streaming, you know? Streaming has really helped me learn to be myself and blah blah blah. I've actually been like better at talking in front of a crowd IRL because I've learned to grow more comfortable in my own abilities thanks to streaming. So thank you guys for helping my personal growth. Sorry, I just got deep there for a second. I hope you don't mind. Hello, how are you? Still a little sick. So we'll see how my voice holds. But overall pretty good. How are you doing? And have you done anything interesting this week? Or fun or boring? I guess you've breathed this week because you're here. So good job on that. You know? Oh no, get well soon. Thank you. I'm doing my best. But I cannot promise anything. Tell me if anything is too loud or too quiet, like the audio and stuff like that. What if we just get into it? Let's see. So yeah, this is just a normal coloring book. It's like anime style coloring book. Sometimes you're not in the mood for drawing from scratch, so this is the one I've been working on lately. I do not have a lot of like good skin colors. All the browns I have are like really dark browns. So I can't really give someone a skin color that isn't... This one is a bit skin colorish. It's a bit too yellow. I can't give... All the people look a bit sickly, they don't... And I can't give people melatonin. I could, but like, I need more natural colors. I do love how this is turning out right now, though. I'm trying to play around with a lot of bright colors because it felt like it fit this. He's a bit more like muted color-wise, and she's a bit more bubbly because the bubble there, and like, I feel like it's a lot of colors, but it's still kind of balanced. Maybe they missed some vitamin D. I don't think it's vitamin D. Does that affect your skin color? I mean, I have purple hands a lot of the time, so I don't know. Yes, it does. Oh, because I thought it was like, but isn't it the UV rays or no? Because I know not melatonin. Is it? No, because melatonin is like sleeping, but it's called something else with like pigmentation, the reason why you get a tan when you're in the sun and stuff. The biology part of science, never my big strong suit, but the other's pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna test this color again. It's a bit too yellow. It's like a light yellow. I have one that is like super light pink, and I don't know if she will look weird with the yellow because she has these yellow and greenish parts. Let me just color down here with the green. I could try that. You know what? We'll go for it. I don't really have a better option. Are you guys into coloring or arts and crafts and stuff? I'm sorry if I'm just starting out with this. If I feel like it, I'm gonna do some like from scratch stuff later. Yeah, this might have been a mistake. I feel like the yellow could be a bad choice. Could be like too much yellow for this, considering her shirt is so yellow. They don't really have a better option right now, do I? We'll go for it and see how it turns out. Does candles count? Ooh! Making candles seems fun. I made candles once, but it was like not serious. But candle making seems fun. Do you like do different color candles and stuff? But I didn't know I had a family business making candles. That's kind of cool and unique. I could not draw decently if my life would depend on it. Dude, neither could I until I have this book where I've drawn a little bit every year, because I forget I have it with me, so I don't draw in it a lot. But I do like label what year it is, so I can see my progress, and I am doing progress. But trust me, I wasn't. Back in the day, I would draw stick figures, but everyone would have a round belly and a belly button. But like stick figures. Stick figures with a head and a stomach for some reason. That's what I drew as a child. And like I can't draw realistic stuff for the life of me. I feel like I've gotten into more realistic-ish style. But that just kind of happened. One day I just drew something and was like, hold on, this isn't like anime style-ish like I usually do. How did this happen? And then I've just kind of been in that zone. I also tried drawing with one pencil. I think it's called a magic pencil. It's like one pencil that has three different colors in it. Yeah, colors sent in for occasions like weddings, etc. That's cool. Also, the coloring looks good. Thank you. Chat, you are a bit colorblind, because this. Let's see if it helps to put some light on. I don't know if it actually helps or if it just makes it worse. I don't think that made a difference. Try to find like a color that works. That's why the camera is shaking, because I have to press the camera. I don't know. You will see the colors a little more dull than I do. I know how to play fish for an hour without surfacing. Do you mean like snorkeling or diving, or do you mean that you can breathe underwater? I'm sorry, I won't have time to mute all of my random outbursts of coughing. Diving, oh. You know, as a kid, I loved swimming and like, at least like being in the waves, swimming. Diving, I have loved diving, but I'm not like professionally dived or anything like that. Maybe I would want to do that someday. Seems a little scary though. I have all my markers on the floor, hold on. I'm sorry. I have so many different kind of markers. A few of them are my mom's. I do have trouble to figure out what hair colors you should have. Because she could be a blonde. She could be brown. I don't feel like she would have brown hair. I feel like a reddish hair color, red-orangish hair color, or blonde would look nice. But I don't know. I need your help with that. I feel like he should have like black hair. But maybe not. Maybe blonde hair would fit for a contrast. See, this is hard. Don't mind me, just over here. I think I have that. Yep, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I do mean diving with one of those air flags. That's so cool. I've never done. That's what I mean with professional. I've never done it like that. I've only done it holding my breath. I'm pretty good at holding my breath, but not like. So it would be kind of cool. That's what I mean. I've been like, as a kid, I loved swimming underwater, basically. And I do like it still. But it would be cool to like dive for real. You know? I have so many colors, but none of them are good. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a lot of grays either. I feel like I need a light gray, like a light gray. I have these. Those aren't gray, those are just blending, sadly. So I have these. Then I have so many different. I can't get them. They don't fit on my desk. That's why they're on the floor. My desk is too messy. Hold on. There we go, I'm back. Sorry, I'm not even doing drawing. I'm just talking to you guys. I hope you're fine with that. And do I sound really sick? I'm trying to not sound sick, but I feel like it's gonna be very noticeable after 2 hours of streaming. Because my voice will be not my friend. That's for sure. See, because this has like, this thing is light brown. So you might think, yeah, this is a light brown color. And it's a bit light brown, but it's like a green brown, not this nice warm brown. So if I were to use that as like a dark skin color, the person would look sick. This guy looks a little sick, because that color I use for him, it's a bit of the grayish side. So it doesn't really look good. Oh my gosh. Bot. Chat, we've got a bot. You know what to do. Say that bots are bad while I take care of him. SB, hello, welcome so much. If caught, drink some water. Yes, I will drink some water. Thanks for the slurp. I just have to deal with this guy first. Huzzah. We love it, so go on. Smite! Yes. Oh, I think I should move you up a bit, chat. You're literally in my face. Or move myself down a little, that could work too. There, let's see. Now you shouldn't be in front of my eyes. I hope you I hope you heard that slurp. I almost hi SB, but anyway, I said hi SB. Hello everyone. Just to make sure everyone feels included. Hello everyone, even those who've been here for a while. I appreciate your existence. Now, does this feel like a blonde or a redhead? And does this feel like a brown or black hair guy? I feel like real black might be look weird because the lines wouldn't be as visible, but I don't know. Oh no, I'm gonna cough again. Hold on. Mute. Man, it's probably because I started talking. How many sentences can Moon do without coughing? Thanks for the yet another slurp. I am taking it easy. It's just, you know, because I've been sick and it's just not daring to leave. Chat, I am asking for your assistance regarding color. I feel I don't want to make a mistake. Because this brown is like green. I can't use this one. It's like it's too green. Why does the brown have to be green? This is like pure orange, isn't it? I keep forgetting what color I've tested, so I can test this. Yeah, that's pure orange. I think that's too pure orange for her. I did have some muted orange somewhere. Over here, maybe? Yeah, that's like a brownish orange. That might be, but I don't know. I think you should use water. Water is not a color. You can watercolor, but water in itself. Or at least I'm not aware of the color of water because I cannot see. Did you hear that slurp? Moon, I'm afraid you'll need more water. Like, a lot. You're telling me this little glass of water isn't gonna be enough? You might have a point, but Wake up, Moon. You... Stop being tired. You're streaming. Think. I do not have. Wait, I do have colors. I have like worse quality markers, like squeaky markers. You know, they'll squeak. Okay, thank you. I will not be able to count those slurps if you go too fast. You're welcome for the slurp. Oh, is that a Jinx emote? Ooh. It's pretty. Do you understand me when I say squeaky markers? I do also have scented markers. Oh. And I am making a mess. That drawer was a mess. It's just... I am a mess. I have these markers. They are lower quality and like squeaky. Caitlyn emote, nice. I've not played League of Legends. I've only seen Arcane. I have a friend, he plays League of Legends, and he says, "Don't play it. It's awful." And I'm like, "Why do you play it?" He plays it, and then he's like, "You don't play it, it's awful." I feel like I'm getting mixed signals. I have been thinking about I've never played like any of those like team games like that, Valorant, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, any of those. I've heard the community is really toxic, and I don't know how we're doing these, but if you're interested in me playing those kinds of games, please do tell me. I'm always open for suggestions, but you might have to protect me from toxic people and have patience with my terribleness. Let's see if any of these squeaky markers have a good color. Oh, I used this for school. Used what for school? I feel like I missed something in my brain there. It's so hard. Alright. Dang, I'm old. You're old? Wanna play Valorant sometime? Maybe, like I said, I've never played Valorant in my life. I've had friends who played it. I don't know if they played still either. But that's even more orange. How does the less orange colored outer shell give a more orange? Listen to this sound. I don't know if you could even hear it. It's even opening them squeaks. They like squeak when I use them sometimes. Ooh, but that's kind of a nice color though. I think it's a bit too yellow. But it's a nice color. But look, these colors do not match up. This does not match up with that. I don't know if you can even see the difference. Why are you so bad at seeing? Is it just me, or has the quality gotten worse of like video? Everything is like blurry. I'll help you. I'm bad too, so but you use this for school. What do you mean you used for school? I'm sorry, I got kind of lost in my own rambling there, but I would love to. It's so orange though. It's too orange. I want to find you a hair color, lady, but it's hard. Because they don't make sense, these colors. They don't make sense. Brown. Yeah. You like brown on her? Yes, I'm just trying to find a brown at all. Okay, this is like a reddish brown. How does that work with the yellows though? It could be a nice contrast. It's a bit red. A dark, but you know what? I could start with it like in the tips and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I can always turn it into highlights. No, I think this could look good. I don't know what to do with like the bubble. Oh, I'm so afraid. I don't know how close to the paper I can get my head without being in view of the camera. And my bad vision. I'm so afraid of drawing like outside the lines. Yeah, these are the lower quality markers though, and that's very visible when I use them. They look a lot more smudgy and uneven in the coloring. But it's a nice color, I do like it. It's almost like a redhead brown. Brown with a tint of red, and I like that because I thought maybe she should be a redhead. This is like a muted. Actually pretty nice. Reddish brown, a reddish would be nice, I think. Yes, it is. W, yeah. It does not look, everything looks grayer through the camera. You'll never be able to get the full awesomeness color of these. I don't know if I can change, because like if I change the saturation, it will never look as good as it does in person. Sometimes it will look better than it does in person. Okay, I'm messing her hair up so bad because these markers are not good. She has a very uneven, you know, they leave these dark blobs. Okay. Are you enjoying the stream so far? Oh, I almost painted myself there. Sometimes, like, if you're burnt out or stuff like that, some doctors will actually tell you to start with coloring, because it's actually soothing. It like medically helps you to just color stuff. Fun fact. How do I know this? Personal. Will not share the exact details of how I came across this information, but it seems to actually work. These low quality markers, they never look as good. It's like such an uneven coloring. Darker spots, lighter spots. They're doing their best, the markers. What? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say to earn that what? You did not know that fact. Yeah, it's an interesting fact. Do not take my word for it though. I do not know if like information has changed since then. But like in my experience and in what I remember, it does actually work. Ooh, I do like that. I'm just going double layering some of these places, like add some shadow, and I don't really know where shadow should be though, so it does look a little wonky, but you know, no practice, you can't get better without practice, so I'm practicing. Did Lucto go get milk again? I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen Lucto in chat today. He's probably up to something fun. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm doing something fun. Thank you. Let's see if I can lift it closer so you can see that you can see that those are lower quality markers. But it does also give some life to it. It doesn't feel too perfect. It doesn't feel printed, which also gives it personality. Probably milk, yeah. W hair, thank you. Now this guy. Question is, should he have black? I have this also a bit lower quality marker. I do like the brush pen markers. Because they are soft, they like bend, so you can make different. Because it's black, but it's not very well pigmented, so the lines will probably shine through. Because I do feel like he should have black hair. But I don't know if that will make him too dark, and if he should be like blonde as a contrast. But I also feel like something too vibrant will make him feel off and weird in some way, you know? If you think black is too dark for him. But it's boring to have both of them be brown. Let's test it over here with like his skin color down here. Because it's not really a black, it's like a... Yeah, that's why you were thinking, yeah. Barrett, do you have an idea? Also, you said earlier we talked about something and you said you're getting old. I got really confused because I don't know what we talked about where you could feel old. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth in conversation. Welcome to my brain, I guess. I don't think blonde would fit him. Blonde would be maybe like a dirty blonde, but a dirty blonde will look too much like his skin color, and that will make him look even more sickly. Oh, the same squeaky pants. Like 25 years ago. Wow. I guess art supplies haven't evolved that much since then. Or it's still the same 25 years later. I don't know how often schools change their supplies of pencils and... But I feel like they would dry out if they were 25 years old. They're not 25 years old, but they're definitely not like brand new. I don't even know if the school I go to now, like now when I'm older, I don't go to like primary school or whatever. So we do a lot of digital art because I'm learning specifically like game graphics. It's very niche. So we do a lot of digital art. We don't really do a lot of like this. They were super cheap then. Low quality often comes with that as a benefit. But maybe black wouldn't be too dark. And like a brown wouldn't be nice, especially now with her having like brown reddish hair. Is my painting. Worst case scenario, I destroy it. I feel like I'm going for it. This might actually look good. 'Cause it's not like the blackest black. Ooh, or I could do black fading into some other color. That could look cool. Decisions. He reminds me a lot of Trunks from Dragon Ball. I have not seen Dragon Ball. Should I watch Dragon Ball? Where could I even watch Dragon Ball? I don't know. I have the same friend that plays League of Legends. He's also seen Dragon Ball. I have not. Search it up. I have seen stuff from it. Or do you want me to search up that specific character to see if I see the similarity? What if you do black and white? I could. But I don't really feel like black and white. Black and orange would be cool, but she has her. Because black and yellow wouldn't work here. Black and green, no. Black and blue, no. It doesn't fit with that. Yeah, I'll search it up. Have some patience now. Name was Trunks. Okay, let's see. Trunks. Dragon Ball. Oh! Wow, he is an interesting look. Very high hair. Huh. Yeah. I guess I see the resemblance. And the kind of washed out skin color thing there. Kind of, yeah. Yes. Teat. Not, wait. Yes, thanks, you too. But does the white look good though? Maybe when I've gotten some more colors. I can leave it white for now. And then we can figure out later. I don't know. I don't have enough grays. I have like a really dark gray, but I don't know if this should be gray. And all the orange I have is like neon orange, or what? I had like an orange over here. Yeah, there's like really crusty orange. Maybe that could work for those. This, like this, but a little more black. I will add a little more black. Wait, I just gotta. I haven't really figured out exactly where the black should go. Like this, because this is an orange, but it's a like coppery, rusty orange. Would it look weird with a rusty orange in this pipe? I think it would. But also, I don't have a lot of other colors to choose from here. I do have a gray. Is that gray a good gray? I don't remember. I don't remember if my gray's good. Oh, it's a very dark gray. It's a very dark gray, and it's... Huh. Or maybe like a green. I do see sometimes these like pipe things have like almost green in them. Like trash can green. That's not a real color, but I'm just trying to figure out how to. Man, brain is not going too well. Are any of you in chat also doing a creative project as we speak? It would be fun to know, like, because I feel like sometimes you just need someone else doing something for you to get your own, it's called, hold on. It's inspiration, right. So, man, my throat, ooh, that's a really dark greenish. Why are they so dry? But that could look interesting for the pipe. No, that's not really what the pipe should be. I feel like this could be that color though. I'm building in Minecraft. Ooh, what are you building? Here we go, no turning back now. It's so dark. They're so dry. It looks so weird when they're dry. And then I can't really tell what's supposed to be the dirty parts and what's supposed to be the clean part to this thing. Getting really dark really quickly. Oh, you're also building in Minecraft. Making meme builds in warfare, I guess. So you're all construction workers today, I see. A big glass box with sections in with different biomes. Oh, like miniature landscapes. Ooh, that sounds cool. I hope I'm getting the right idea when you say. Gonna eat. Be right back. Good. Get nutrition. Food is good. Let's see if I can not make it as dark by doing like longer streaks. It looks really weird. It does get dark quickly though. This is gonna take forever. Why did I bring out these terrible markers? Because they have colors I do not have in my high quality stuff. That's why I want more high quality markers for my birthday, which is the 16th of May. The day before my 3-year stream anniversary. I have not yet found a time to do the anniversary and birthday stream because on the day of the anniversary I will be busy having a birthday party with with my family, relatives and stuff. So, and my throat. So we'll see how that, when I'll fit that in. Hope you'll have patience, because I need to find a time where I have multiple hours, because I usually do like a longer stream. For you guys who've been here a while, you know this. My 19th of May? Not that far away then. From mine. Not that far away in general either. Oh man. This marker is terrible. Why did I do this? I feel like I'm ruining this drawing by having this marker be a part of this. And I wish I was exaggerating when I said that. How are you doing this, marker? How are you being this horrible at coloring? You have one job. Marker, you have one job, and you've colored the same space like 14 times. And yet, one little splooge stays uncolored in the middle. It's an impressive thing. But it's not a good thing. That's just how I'll leave it. It's impressive, but it's not good. I feel like it's gonna tear my paper apart. It was going so well. Until this marker decided to be drier than the desert. I do not sound like I'm fine. My throat does not sound fine. Is my throat fine? I think my throat is fine. Yeah, that means I've been watching thy streams for more than a year. Yeah! I'm really happy that you've been a part of my community for so long. I'll wake up that day and I'll forget that I have a birthday. Wow. How sick do I sound on a scale from 1 to 10? But what do you want me to try and remind you that it's your birthday on your birthday? If I remember. I can't promise I remember. But I could do like a reminder for funsies. Oh no! I've got a marker on my finger. By the way, I'm wearing the only piece of merch of Miss Moonlight merch that exists in the universe. Maybe not in the universe. I don't know. Someone might have done like. I've been thinking. I saw this website that helps you like so you can make merch. But in that case, I would still need to figure out merch designs, and it's scary. What if I make merch design and it's ugly, and people buy it and get sad because it's ugly? Because I know some of you have been talking about make merch, and I'm like, I don't know how to make merch. But it would be kind of fun to have merch. I don't even know what would be on that merch. If you would make that, I would buy it. What would I even have? Murder is not okay. What in the floating lamppost? I think there might not be a single one of you who understand what in the floating lamppost, because that was in the beginning of my streaming journey. Oh, 3 of 9 bio, 3/9 of the way with the biome. Is it called 3/9? 3/9 or 3/9 in this context? I'm sorry. Maybe I should just draw some normal. Do you like when I color stuff, or would you rather have me like do from scratch? I could do stuff from scratch. If you guys want me to. Oh, my voice is not a big fan of me right now. Man, I really like hanging out with you guys. It would be fun to one day do like a cooking stream, but once again, how on earth do I do a cooking stream? And I might be and like I've said this every stream, I have nothing new to come with. I have nothing new to share. But I'm working on maybe fixing some more, like upgrading my brand a little bit for the future. Also, my brother wants his own PNG tuber for when he is in my streams. When I'm playing with him. He wants a pixelated zombie. By the way, have you guys seen that I got fan art back in the day? Back in the day, like it's 10, 15, maybe like 40 years ago now. Maybe. Back in the day seems like more. How long ago is back in the day? Over a year ago, I think it was now. Someone made fan art of me. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, chat? Like, that's awesome crazy. But crazy. I'm sorry for being so weird again. Maybe, actually, no, I'm not sorry for being weird. This is my place, and I act who I want. I act who I want. I act whoever I want. However, if I want to be weird, I will be weird. And who decides weird anyway? Normal isn't the real thing. What I do that might be normal where I live is in other parts of the world incredibly abnormal and even offensive. As in, like, I think in like Japan and stuff, you're supposed to, like, if you enjoy the food, you're supposed to do a slurp and stuff a lot to like show that you like the food. But in Europe and other parts, like, I think it's the same in America, it's like offensive if you slurp and stuff, because you showed like bad table manners. So you see, whatever, and like the same with height. The normal height is different in different countries. That just shows there is no normal. Normal is weird somewhere else. So you're not weird. You're just with the wrong people. Or unless you feel like you want to be being weird makes you unique, then go on. You can be whoever you want, and I will accept you as long as you do not do anything to harm yourself or others. That's nice. Oh shush, you're not. Let's see, I might give him. Let's see if I can give him some more blackness. Because I'm afraid it's gonna be too much black pretty soon. So it's a little more black. That's bad, because I want to explode like I'm made of hydrogen. Katsumi, hello. How are you doing? By your sentence, I feel you might not be doing perfectly well. See, you see, exploding has one big negative. It can only be done once, and then you can't do anything ever again. So consider getting a more sustainable hobby, you know? I am gravely ill. I have a cold. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am I am not in my prime health either, but I think I'm recovering. You know, as soon as you say you think you're recovering, it just BAM! More sickness. I want to eat a kilogram of pure uranium. Viso, believe me, you don't. It might seem fun, but you're not. You're gonna regret your choices. If you have time to regret them, that is. May I suggest something less deadly as your diet? I don't know what would be good to like consume 1 kilogram of pure that thing. Because 1 kilogram of pure sugar, that ain't good for you. 1 kilogram of salt, not good for you. Also, for some reason, I thought having a job interview while being ill was a good idea. Oh. How did it go? Did the interviewer think it was a good idea? Surprise. It wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, you can't do it only once. Try something that you can eat multiple times. Yes. Okay. 1,000 kilograms of banana. No. Potassium. Bad. Your life will be less existent. How about just 1 kilogram of water? But not like everything consumed instantaneously because you would drown, but like drink water. In 1 minute. No. Bad. It kind of worked, but I don't know, it drained me of so much energy for the day. Oh man. Do you want to become potassium? They say you are what you eat. Don't they? Oh, and I probably said this before, chat, but someone on my YouTube suggested I should do like reaction streams where I react to pieces of media. I don't know why I'm pointing at this. There's nothing on there related to what I'm saying. Anyway, would you be interested in that? And in that case, is there a specific type of media you would like me to react to? A lightning bolt just hit a chicken. Outside your house? Where? Poor chicken. That poor chicken. And don't you dare make fun of the way I say chicken. Or maybe, if that brings you joy, you can. Game trailers for a different game, maybe? Oh yeah, I could do that. In Minecraft. Oh, that makes more sense. Still, poor chicken. 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 Is that how I say it? Chicken. 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 How are you supposed to pronounce chicken? I am mildly losing it. Don't worry about me. Man, I'm too... Every time I do art stream, I end up just mouthing off instead of being creatively interesting. Creatively interesting. Yeah, that's a sentence. I do not seem to have regular paper in my possession right now. At least not here in my room. I do have this. I can draw on that. You know what? Let's be a little silly and childish. Crayons! You love me when I'm silly, right? Chicken. Maybe, I don't know, I'm German. And I'm Swedish. English is not my first language. I remember also in like the beginning of my journey, a lot of people would ask if I'm like French because they thought my accent was French. Do I seem French to you guys? Ignoring that some of you actually know where I'm from, where do I sound like I'm from? Like, do I have an accent of some sort? I feel like I switch accent every, like, 20 minutes. Let's see if we can do anything fun with these crayons. Ooh, I could do plants. Plants with child crayon. I mean, I have nothing better to do with these crayons. They're just sitting here, aren't they? So I might as well just do something with them, right? I don't know if you sound French. I don't know if I sound French either. Do you have any idea what I sound? I sound human. Hopefully, at least. By the way, why do so many gamers have, like, beef with French people? I keep seeing that online, like, for bad habits I got from gaming. Hating the French. How does that even happen? You sound like an ill you. Wow, how accurate. I am an ill me, so it's accurate, I guess. I don't know where you guys are from. I just see statistics. Yeah, that's definitely the word. Statistics of you guys. Not of you guys specifically, but I can see at the end of my stream, like, yeah, this percentage of your viewership came from this country. And I'm like, but I have tits! Yeah, those are very pretty birds, aren't they? I'm trying to be child-friendly here. Tits, they are very pretty birds. As a German, I support the movement against the French. Could someone... Does no one know what the beef with the French is? Like, I don't know anything about memes. Chat, you will have to teach me memes. I am a boomer when it comes to internet culture. I'm just in my corner over here vibing. I have no idea what's going on. Today is the birthday of my king. Happy birthday to your king, I guess. Does your king deserve a happy birthday? Most people deserve happy birthdays. You know, their birthday should at least be happy, you know? Feel like rude if you wouldn't let their birthday be happy. I'm just winging this, by the way. I just picked up a random set of crayons from my drawer, and now I'm just using them. And these are not high quality crayons, just so you, this is literally kids' crayons that I've had in my drawer for years. By the way, chat, I should get a bot that reminds you, but like, clip moments, please do. Clipping is very nice of you. It gives me, I think I can actually I think there might be coming a feature that let make me have the leaderboard up there that says most shares right now. Could have that as a clip with most views. So if you guys clip me, the one who clips, like, if you get the most views on your clip of me, you get on the leaderboard. Is that something you guys would be interested in? I don't even know if that works. I just heard that that might be a feature that either is here or is coming. Eat the crayons. I will not eat the crayons. I do not know, but like kid crayons, maybe they're like at least edible. Feel like it would be stupid to make any kind of thing for kids to play with that is a consumable consistency and is not consumable, you know? King Willie of Orange Nassau. Sorry for my incredible lack of pronunciation. Okay, this is... I don't know if I like the look of this flower or if I hate it. The weird thing about crayons is like... It's hard to layer crayons. They kind of just push away the earlier crayon stuff. That's what creates all those like gaps. I just need to... It also leaves a lot of residue. I'm making a flower. What? Thank you so much. That's too loud. I need to make that less loud. Oh my gosh. I need to make that less loud. I'm sorry for screaming. I was not ready. Oh my god, spinning fish indeed. I love spinning fish. That's why I put it here. I had a feeling that you guys would enjoy it. I do not understand the funny in the spinning fish. Like I said, I do not understand internet culture at all. But I respect that you find it funny. And it also works as kind of a jump scare. So, if you're happy, I am happy. I like doing Ender Scream. Yeah, that one is not as loud though, I think. That was incredibly loud. Is Ender Scream usually that loud? Oh, I've like never made a rose from like side view. This is some kind of hybrid to flower. Because I'm now adding a rose to this. Yeah, Ender Scream is also loud. Thanks for proving it. I did lower every volume so it wouldn't be as excessively loud. So it didn't sound as loud to you guys because I lowered the volume. It's one of these things, Moon. Like when a dude picks up a stone and just decides that this stone is the best stone in the whole world just because. I mean, I do get that. It's not just dudes. I could just pick up this many rocks currently in my room and show them to you. I have a rock that is like this. I have a rock that looks like a sniffer egg. I've been collecting rocks since I was 5, probably. We have so many rocks outside that I've collected. It does look good in some like flower arrangements and stuff. I would have to get my hands wet to get my rocks. Are they in an aquarium? Moon, a fellow stoner. Cool. I feel like a stoner means something different. But I am a rock enjoyer. I am a metal enjoyer. And a rock enjoyer. As in, I like the music and I like the item. Does this look somewhat like a rose? You saw I just did this really quickly. Does it remind you of a rose from the side? I don't have a lot of space to work with. Love me some metal, yeah. I enjoy uranium. Huh. It does. Good that it does. That means I am improving my art skills. See, you can always get better at stuff. I know it can seem like that's not possible. Like, get good at something? Me? But you gotta believe in yourself. You have the power to get good. Alright, chat? You have the power to get good. And maybe you see, I do very simple art. You see, this is not something complicated. But just small doodles can improve your art. Like, I could not draw this 2 years ago. Nah. Something this simple, I could not draw that 2 years ago. I don't know if I like how this flower came out. It's like a little bit wilted almost, but that's kind of the vibe of it. I can't even draw a line, straight or not. Dude, me neither. A straight line? Curved line? Possibly. But is it a line if it's like wiggle? I can draw wiggles. I have no issue when it comes to gacha games. Does that count? Oh, no skill issue when it comes to gacha games. Does that? You're good at games. Being good at gacha games totally counts as being good at something, because gacha games is something. If I ever make a game of my own, which I hope I could, considering that's what I'm studying to do, at least make the graphics to a game. I don't know if I would make it a gacha game though. I have so many ideas of games, like in the middle of the night. Can't really write them down. I know, I remember thinking last night, like the night until today, that oh my god, this is such a good idea for a game. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Oh, I remember. It was not that good of an idea, but I do remember it now. So, you start with like one animal. And then the levels get crazier as you have animals stacking each other. And maybe the animals have different powers. And you can like change the way the animals are stacked. But all animals have to be present. And like one more per level. Would that it does not it's not as good as it felt in the middle of the night last night, alright? I don't even Yay. You HMU, is that a shortening or a typo? If you need help, Shmoon. You know, I can only do graphics, and I'm doing graphics for like a game in school with some other like people who do code and some other graphics people. I also like game dev. Oh, nice. Was you on drugs when you made this up? No. I was not. I take ADHD medication, but that's not in my body at midnight. Trust me. No, like I said, I've been sick. I might have had a fever, but I do not know. I have family members who have a fever now. Probably the same sickness as me. This looks really odd. I do need some nice pinkish for this. I don't want a pink rose. Ooh. This is one of those crayons for like a blackboard. I do have one of those. I do have a whiteboard. I have a whiteboard and a blackboard. But it's really hard to show off drawing on a whiteboard without showing my face, right? But I feel like maybe I shouldn't be anonymous with my face. Maybe in a while I'll feel comfortable showing my face, but I will still have this Miss Mimnetic persona. I'm afraid that like if I stay anonymous and somehow someone knows how I look, I feel like it would be a letdown. I could, but I don't know. HMU, oh, hit me up. Ah, I see. I have like a million game ideas. Some of them are better than that one. I promise. Where did I put that other pink? I found a pink crayon that wasn't that kind. Where did See, my brain just works. See. Sentence, nah. Existence, yes. Understanding, that's my brain. I can look at the moon every night. What do you mean face reveal? C or C code. Oh, that's coding. That's some. Is that code? That's a coding language. Are you talking to? Because I feel like you lost me there. Are you talking about? I have to go eat. Bye. Good. Have food, Vizzo. If you happen to remember and feel like it, please share with me what you had. I love learning about you guys. Okay, that sounded weird when I said that way. But, you know, was bad coding joke. I'm sorry. There's a reason I chose game graphics education instead of coding education. Okay, I can do art-ish. I cannot do that much math, and like I can write stuff, but I do not. Maybe I could do code. I couldn't deal with all the math and stuff that was if I had chosen that instead of graphics for like educational purposes. But it might be fun to learn coding in the future. Imagine if I learned coding that could actually help me improve streaming stuff, like commands and stuff. Okay, this rose stopped being a rose as soon as I colored it, didn't it? This is very silly. I am using crayons. You see this. You're... Hello, Carrot Car. How are you doing? I feel like it was a while. Wait, it might not have been a while. I'm sorry, I cheated. Welcome back. C or C sharp. Oh, C sharp. Ah. I failed my math exam. I'm sorry to hear that. Math can be a pain sometimes. I do really like puzzle solving. A lot of math is puzzle solving, so I do enjoy math. It was just too high speed. If I missed one lesson, I was behind for good, you know? So I like some parts of math. I think I like math. I just do not like the stress that math in school comes with. Thank you for saying this beautiful rose. No, it's probably a while. Yeah. But you're here now, and that's fun. Yeah, I just couldn't figure out what to do. So I put up some of my kids' crayons from my drawer. They've been in there for years. So I'm just playing around with... See, it's not the equipment you have. It's the imagination. These are not professional art supplies in any way. But this is still not terrible, at least not in my opinion. You might feel like it's terrible. You are allowed to say it's terrible. I did this in like 15 minutes. But not actively in 15 minutes, because I spent a lot of time just talking with you. I'm talking for too long, aren't I? Yeah, they look as if they've been there a while. Yeah. They have. This one looks old. Look at that grime. It looks like a used cat hair roller, doesn't it? You know those you use on your clothes to clean your clothes? Yeah. I like listening to your yappings. I'm very happy to hear that. It looks like dinosaurs wrote with it. That's funny. I don't think dinosaurs could write though, but I don't know. Maybe they could. And we have a new animation project in school. We're supposed to do either half minute or a minute stop motion, 24 frames by second. That is 1,440 frames. Analog, frame by frame, stop motion for 1 minute of content. And I have no idea how I'm gonna, like, I can't do long-term projects. I get an idea and then I do it quickly and then I move on. Long-term stuff? Oh man, planning. And It's supposed to be finished on my birthday. Yeah. On my birthday. This looks like seagrass. It's supposed to look like grass, not seagrass. I mean, I drew on the table. And cray on the table with brute force. Hey, it actually kind of worked. Holy. Wow. Ow. Oh dear. I do have an idea. I might do like, I think they're called bluebells in English. Because they're called blåklocka, which directly translates to bluebell in English. So, first it will be like a flower field, and then we'll zoom in on this bluebell. And then you'll see some feet dangle out of the bluebell. And out of the bluebell comes a beautiful fairy. And then the beautiful fairy flies away. Is that too boring? I feel like I'm gonna do the assets with like watercolor art to make them more interesting. Most people, they just do colored paper because they're smart and not overachievers. But I feel like watercoloring might look better, nicer. And I am also trying to figure out how many segments of everything, like how segmented the assets need to be able to, like, I can't redraw the fairy every frame. I need to have like moving parts, so I can just move the arm if I need to move the arm and stuff like that. So I have a lot of that kind of planning to figure out. I do have downstairs in my backpack, I do have the assets I have so far. If you would excuse me and give me time, I could go down there and get it so you can see my progress. While I'm down there, I could also get the sketchbook where I've been sketching, having fun with a singular pencil. I used one pencil to draw stuff. It's a really fun thing to do. And I know that sounds like, yeah, drawing stuff with one pencil is possible. It's this one. It has 3 colors in the tip. So when you use it, it goes rainbow. Stop being blurry. Like this. And depending on how you angle it, you can control what colors come out. Which means that I've been playing around with that to use one pencil to make really interesting art pieces. A pencil to color them all. It takes a lot of skill. I've never seen something like that. So if you would excuse me for a minute or two, while if I can go get that, I can go get that stuff from my backpack and show you if that's something you are interested in. Unless you'd rather want me to just sit here and chat with you guys in color. But I could show it if that's something that interests you. I think that kind of pencil is called a magic pencil. I learned that yesterday from a classmate who I talked to this about, and they're like, oh my god, you mean a magic pencil? Maybe, if that's what a magic pencil is. Anything is fine with you, Aran. Please, I need you to make a decision. Do you want to see stop motion assets and vibe one pencil art pieces, or do you want me to see me make mini drawings? I'm not gonna lie, I would kind of like you to play schedule L, or is it schedule I, or is it schedule 1? Do you want it to be shown? Okay. What kind of game is that? You could send it in the suggestions channel in the Discord so I can remember it for the future. Let's try curtain number 1. Curtain number 1. Curtain number 1. Just the thought of Innushment Moon dealing drugs in game is so funny. You want me to play a game about illegal activities? I mean, I've played Cult of the Lamb where you're the leader of a cult, but that's not really the same. But I'll be back. I'll just get those things because it would be fun to share it with someone. Please have patience. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone. Okay? Hey guys, did you miss me? You have sacrificed enough souls. You must ascend to the next stage, Moon. What next stage? This is my doodle book. Some of you have seen it before because I've shown parts in it. I started this back in 2022. And you can see like varying... This is an interesting concept. I might do a redraw of this. It's inverted colors. It's hard to see because you're kind of colorblind because of the camera. But I might do a redraw of that sometime because it's a cool concept. But you see, yeah, I've improved a bit since 2022. Yeah. It's also very 2023. Oh my god, that was oh, that was Balloon sold PNG back when he was streaming. I haven't seen Balloon in so long. Balloon is its Leo time. Or Selfishal. Yeah, haven't seen him in a long time. Op's doing alright. $2024 would look cool. What would look cool? Yeah, the redraw, right. Man. Hey, do you guys remember this, right? I did this on stream. Oh, there's an ad now. I'm gonna take a breather. You know, it's not fair for the people who have ads if they miss content. Yeah, some of these crayons, they've been here so long. Just like some of these erasers. This eraser is not good at erasing stuff. It never was, but I don't think it's gotten better with age. I had a time where I collected figure erasers. I've collected like all kinds of things. There was this time I collected fun sticks. There was this time I collected, oh, what are they called? They're called capsuler in Swedish, but they're not called that in. The things that are on top of a lot of like beer bottles and stuff. I collected those with interesting stuff. I kind of do, but not as actively anymore. I do have a few here. I don't know how many of them are unique and how not all of these are unique. I haven't sorted through them yet. But this is the little box. I have a big box with way more. For one time, my friend and her family, they had gone abroad, and when they came back, they had unique ones. They had unique bottle caps. Bottle caps, that's their name. They had unique bottle caps for me from the countries when they came back. That was so fun. Dang you, ad! I play my trap card Opera browser and skip that crap. But they're just called battle cap bottle caps. Did I say battle caps? In German we say Kronkoffen. Yeah, and we say Kapsyler. I remember this. I took 3 pencils and I had to make art with 3 pencils, and I got 1 yellow, 1 orange, and 1 purple. So I made these fruits. And there's actually a little bit of yellow, orange, and purple on the citrus. On the orange. Because color theory, purple works really good to shadow, as a shadow to warm colors. Colors that are on the opposite of the color wheel often complement each other in a good way to create shadows. Fun fact. The caps be like, oh no, a knife. Brain and fingers and not in Zen mode. What? Now my fingers just type battle. I don't know why. Brain and fingers not in Zen mode. Fair enough. I don't know why I did this. I guess I just tried this pencil. Oh, and here we have 2025. Also one time when I played around with crayons. And I did this on stream as well. Some of you may remember I did this on stream as well. And dude, I did, didn't I? And this. Oh, I remember one of you guys kept talking about arson. So I made a burning pot to help you calm down. Oh, and here I did in school. You've seen my style this far. And then just all of a sudden, I'm in school and I draw that guy? He's like realistic-ish. All of a sudden, I've never drawn in that style before. I started with the nose. And then boom. All of a sudden, I had a somewhat human-looking human. Oh, and these teeth look kind of cool, don't they? The mouth looks smooth. Yeah. So I just played around. Still cannot do side profile, though. Cannot do side profile. Oh, and I do all of this with this one pencil, and it doesn't look as colorful on camera. I was on a trip and I only had that one with me, and I drew this. I did show that I sent the picture of this to the Discord. So by the way, if you're not in the Discord, I do recommend joining the Discord. Yeah, I drew this as well. Only using this singular pencil. The camera has let us down. Oh, and here's another crayon art piece that I did because I wanted to play with crayons, because, man, they don't deserve just living in a drawer. How bad could they be? Except for the fact that they leave like residue everywhere. They're okay. If they're not in a book and actually on just a piece of paper, it could actually look good. So don't give up on your child art supplies. Right, chat? Yeah, the camera does let everyone down, doesn't it? But I guess this camera does make chat canonically colorblind. Does that mean that our dear asteroids, are you colorblind? But you're only colorblind when we do RL stuff. You're not colorblind when I game, so maybe not. Oh. I brought this. I have some of the supplies in here. Some of the, I mean, supplies. Wow, that didn't sound. Some of the stuff I've been working on for the stop motion. This is a quick and simple storyboard. But that's not the interesting part here. The interesting part here are the assets. Don't be disappointed. They're not very high quality and not very good, cause yeah. Here's the bluebell. Here's a bit more zoomed out version, and here's a bit more zoomed in. I'm gonna have to make an even bigger. I know this looks weird, but I'm gonna have that as like a background, so that the fairy legs can stick out like in between the back and forward part, so it looks more 3D, you know. But I'm gonna make like a bigger bluebell as well for like the really zoomed in shots, you know. Maybe you don't know. I don't know what I'm doing either. It was not like he told us how to do this. He just showed us a few stop motion things and was like, yeah, have fun. Here are different parts for the fairy. So I'm gonna cut out this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, this as separate pieces, so I can make the arm like change. So it's like, so her elbow actually articulates. I know I showed this with my finger because it's really hard to show me my like actual elbow. Yeah. Oh, and then we have this. That's a tiny fairy. Pieces of the tiny fairy. And the hair, and some of the hair for the fairy. Cause this tiny hair fairy fits with the tiny bluebell. Sticking out of the bluebell. So that's how far I've gone this far. I know, it's not really a masterpiece. Like I said, I'm not really. The only kind of stop motion I've done is like when I was a kid, I did like a few seconds long Lego stop motion. We're not allowed to do Lego stop motion, we have to do paper stop motion. I'm tired. Did I remind you guys to clip me if I'm funny? Or wise? If I say like really wise things, please capture that. So people can see that I'm not stupid. Maybe I am. I don't think I am. But I'm not a genius either. If I was a genius, I wouldn't be so incompetent when it comes to computer stuff. Just really comes down to how much you put into your drawings. Yeah. I also have to use my phone camera to take these pictures. How on earth am I? I am shaky. This is me trying to hold my hand still. How on earth am I supposed to make still pictures? How am I supposed to? And I have to move the pieces in between pictures, and I need to take 1,440 pictures? My hand movements are weird, I know. This is how I move my hands. Like, I do thumbs up to you and stuff like that when you don't see my hands, just so you know. When I do gaming and talk to you, sometimes I do hand gestures even though you cannot see them. Oh man. I don't want to be this tired. I want my energy back. I want to feel refreshed, and I want to be able to use my energy. Oh no. So you mean we've missed lots of thumbs up? I am deeply saddened. I have often told you guys that, by the way, I'm doing a thumbs up to you IRL. But yes. Unless I get like a 3D model with hand tracking, or 2D model with hand tracking. Or just a 2D like VTube model with like a hand toggle so I could do thumb. That would be nice. If I get like a 2D VTube model at some point, it would be nice to have a thumbs up toggle, wouldn't it? For your sake specifically, Katsumi, because it saddens you so much. I have so many just different kinds of pens. I also have a 3D alicorn eraser. I've spent another stream showing my erasers. I think if you look up YouTube, you might be able to find that stream. The only issue is it leaves residue when I use crayons. I'm just gonna close my... No, I'm not gonna close my... Let's see if I can make one of those like realistic faces again. I don't think I can. Oh no. I got a full like... Especially now with these... Oh yeah, no. I'm failing this in the beginning, just... Would you say it's going well for me this far? This also shows you how actually simple it is to do this. The eraser is mighty, yes. Cause one day I just could do this. I don't know how. I will probably fail now cause I'm doing it on stream. But like, for someone who until like this day never done realistic, like all of a sudden I could do realistic, and I was used to not being able to do realistic, so you know. Like I was used to like anime. Yeah, this doesn't look as good, and now I'm doing extra hardcore. Because I'm using is it called a ballpoint? I'm using a pen and not a pencil. I don't know what they're called, but... And ears? I'm bad at ears. But if you just do like a shape and some squiggles, it usually looks kind of like an ear. Usually. But like I've said, all of us, like, practice makes perfect. I am not like a professional artist. I might be after school if I get taught well. But like, this is not professional in any way. This is just, I'm winging it. But if you never play around, you will never learn. So if this would have gone horribly wrong, which I feel like it kinda did, it's not going well, that's for sure. But if it had gone like really terribly wrong and looked incredibly ugly, it would still have been a learning process, because then I would learn how to not do it. And if you never allow yourself to fail, you will in the long term never allow yourself to succeed. And this is all done with a... Is it called a bullet point or a ballpoint? This is like the good version of fuck around and find out. I said a swear word! I didn't even think about it. I don't usually swear. It sounds... Now in like... Retrospect... Sounds so weird when I swear. I'm not like... I have not like heard myself... Like, since when do I guess Chaos Moon kinda took over. Chaos Moon could swear. Me, not usually. So I think Chaos Moon had something to say about it. Moon is confused. I am. Look! You saw how quickly I did this. It's not awesome. But you can see the vision, right? For something that I did, like, winging it, I would say is pretty good. Oh my gosh, pig step. Pig step in the background. Like, I made this now. Quickly. And you saw 2022 Moon. She couldn't have done this. This, in comparison to this. Progress, my friends, progress. Looking good for a doodle, right? But like I said, I cannot do side profile. I mean, with my like, I kind of succeeded with the assets for the stop motion, but it's so hard. Especially if you do like May, and don't allow yourself to. Don't allow yourself to what is called don't allow yourself to don't allow it to erase. You just I cannot erase this. Everything I do is permanent. Like, I am not giving myself any recovery whatsoever. If I mess this up, it's messed up forever. That's what I'm doing to my— Why? Why am I doing this to myself? I do not have an answer. It does not look correct, but that's okay. See, I cannot do side profiles for the life of me. What is this? It's not a side profile, that's for sure. Or it is, but like, it doesn't look... it doesn't look like how I envisioned it. It does look like a side profile, but not the one I was aiming for. You know? It people look like that, and that's okay. It's just not the person I want. It's not that guy. If you have problems with site profiles, there are more than enough tutorials and stuff. Yeah. And if I can do guidelines, if I don't just have this thing to go with, if I can make guide circles, I can do it better, like you saw with the stop motion assets. But if I wing it, I will instead of following a tutorial, I will get I will muscle memory it, if you know, because if I do the tutorial, it's hard to do without the tutorial. And this way, I feel like I am getting to learn how the pencil works better. I know that sounds very weird, but like, I get a deeper understanding. It sounds so weird. I cannot explain it better, sadly. It's just how it is. Dun, dun, dun. Da-dum, dun, da-dum. Dun, dun, da-dum. Da-dum. Da-da-da. I'm just vibing with this music. By the way, Moon, have you seen Oblivion Remastered? No, I don't. I'm sorry, I have not seen it to the point where I'm not even aware of what it is. Is it a movie? Is it a game? Is it a music video? What is it? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm disappointing chat at everything I say. Every word I say is a disappointment. Like, you don't understand how uncultured I am. I haven't even seen Toy Story. I have never seen Toy Story. I've seen clips of Toy Story, but I've never actually seen the Toy Story movies. So happy they actually did it. No, don't say that. Oblivion is a game, so called The Elder Scrolls 4. Oh, I know what Skyrim is. My dad has Skyrim, so kind of I have Skyrim. We actually managed to do a family account, so I can play all of their games now. How would you guys feel about the BeamNG Drive stream, or like Forza Horizons 5 that my brother has? And it would be like, you know what, I don't have a driver's license, but how hard could it be? I've only ever played that using like wheel that you can attach to. My brother has one of those that you can like attach to computer wheel things. And I only ever tried playing it with that. So no, I don't really have any experience with using a keyboard for it. Your dad is a man of culture. Thing is, he played Skyrim because his brother said that Skyrim is a good game. He has not played a lot of Skyrim. He's more into the classics. I have Heroes 3 on my computer. From GOG, not Steam though. So is he. He's very into Settlers. Also old game. And Worms. But like the one where the worms murder each other and you get points. I don't know what other worm game there is. I don't know what games you know or not. I thought about streaming Heroes 3. The problem is it doesn't want to switch which of my screens it's on, and it's on the wrong screen. And it's annoying. So that's why I've never played Heroes 3 on my on stream. The OG Oblivion came out in 2006, so getting a remake in 2025 is insane. 2006 isn't that old though. Or I mean, that depends on what you compare it with. It's kind of old, but not. It's as old as the Wii-ish. Settlers, that came out in, I think, the 80s or 90s. – 2006 is really old. It is? It's almost 20 years ago, so yeah. It's almost 20 years ago. 2006 is almost 20 years ago. – 2016 is almost 10 years ago. 2016 is almost 10 years ago. Don't remind me that. Half-Life came out 2004. Half-Life 2. Oh. Minecraft came out like 2009, if I remember correctly. I used to be such a Minecraft nerd. I used to know all kinds of interesting facts. I used to know like every potion recipe on the top of my head. I remember some of them, but not as well. And they have gotten like since like trail chambers, there's gone like a few new ones. I remember the hype when you could have colored glass. I remember everyone hyped about the Elytra's existence, and me and my cousins, we would build and try and fit through a 1-block hole by flying with an Elytra. Early Minecraft was so different, yes. That's why I played it for a stream. I played 1.8, if I remember correctly. You can actually find that stream uploaded on my YouTube. My last clip, my last short on YouTube got over 1,000 views. That's the most a Minecraft short of mine, I mean a YouTube short of mine has gotten. I've gotten a few with 1,000 on TikTok, but still. 1k views for Moon is deserved. It was for a short though. I didn't earn a single follower from it, can you believe it? I mean, not a lot of people want to watch my streams like afterwards. But I feel like if you're like trying to do work and you just need what we in our family call like a buddy double. Like just someone who's there with you. If you do you just get better at doing tasks if someone else is in the room? Could it work the same if you have a video on? You know, people who listen to true crime while they do everything, why not listen to my stream? I call it unstatic noise. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not good for background content thing. I wonder, like, do you guys want, like, what way to interact with me would you rather have? Would you rather have more, like, channel point redeem stuff and more bit stuff? Like, redeems for bits? Or would you rather, like, have, if I find some way to, like, set up a wish list and you guys could, like, buy me stuff? Or would you rather, like, merch? What kind, like, what is the next step for the moon community in your sound? Both sounds good. Now your stable is nice to have in the background and forefront. Happy to hear. Do you like this noise? Some people hate this noise and some people like it. Are you a pen click enjoyer or pen click hater? I know that question came out of nowhere. Oh, look at the time! Look at the time! It's stream end time. How did this happen? Also, chat. Sad, yeah. But think about these questions I've asked now about, like, would you rather want more ways to interact with me via wishlist things or via, like, channel point redeems and bit redeems and that kind of stuff, and more like community goals, like I do have with subscriptions and follows and stuff now. And also think about that. Would you be interested in reacting stream? Oh crap, it's 8 PM. For me it's 7 PM. Is there a problem that is 8 PM? Is it your bedtime? I'm sorry. Do you have something important to do? I'm sorry if I distracted you. Yeah, 7 PM, right. I had some kind of important question. Right, and do you think it would be fun if I did a subathon? I don't mean sabaton as in the metal band. I mean subathon, or like stuffathon. Like, like if someone follows me or subscribes to me or bits, like, increases the time I stream. Would you find that fun? Same time zone, let's go. Ow. No, I'm not that old yet. It could be, I associate that more with, like, being a kid. Bedtimes. I mean, I have a bedtime. And then I don't follow that bedtime. I'm trying to, like, go to bed at 10 PM. Just because I have trouble sleeping. So if I go to bed at 10 PM, I might fall asleep before midnight, if I'm lucky, you know? Because I have to go up 6:30 in the mornings. It's not that bad. 6:30 isn't too bad. Discord. Time flew with you fast, that's all. Time flies when you're having fun? Schmoonathon. Yes, Discord. Oh, you're in the Discord. Yeah, for anyone who's new here, if there is anyone new here. Do consider following if you had fun this time. Because you might have fun with me in the future, and you can't have fun with me in the future if you lose me among the sea of awesome creators. And you'll maybe get notified if I stream. And it will mean a lot to me, of course. Time flies when you're listening to good metal. Indeed, thank you. Well. And yeah, there was a Discord link in case you want to join my Discord. Ba 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 ba. Was there something else? Right, I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. Oh, and YouTube. Didn't exclamation mark YouTube work? Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? It's supposed to work. I guess I can send this. I can send the YouTube link to you anyways. Hang on tight. I can do that. I can send link to my YouTuber. Think I should be able to at least. I don't know if this link will work, but try this. Right, good thing the bot didn't get mad at me for sending a link. Workish. Can someone remind me to fix that at a time that is not now? I will forget. But yeah, if you want to follow my YouTube, there's your chance. You can see I started uploading my VODs to YouTube a while back, so you can see VODs that are a few months old, probably. And if you want. You can also like watch the entirety of the Spiritfarer playthrough so far in one swoop, because I made a playlist for that and stuff. Honkai Star Rails VODs! Oh yes, Honkai Star Rails VODs. And Genshin VODs. And Infinity Nikki VODs. And AFK Journey VODs. I'm trying to think of the different gacha games that I have played that are VODs there. But if you're not into gacha games, there's also a bunch of Stardew VODs, a Minecraft VODs, like I said, Spiritfarer VODs. There's probably at least one Cult of the Lamb VOD, probably one. Probably. You can find some nice stuff there. If that's your cup of tea or coffee. Why is it called a cup of tea? So stop distracting yourself, Moon. You're 6 minutes late. Please hang around for the raid if you do have the energy to do so. Actually, the gacha games we play have pretty depressing story. Was about to recommend stuff. You can recommend stuff in the suggestions channel in the Discord, so that I remember it. Please? Because I really want to remember the suggestions you have. Because people suggest stuff and then I forget, and then people are probably upset because I don't bring it up. Pose. Is that a typo or a shortening? I'm sorry. It's getting more and more apparent that I am currently living in the middle of nowhere. Please. Right. Now, for real this time, please hang around for the raid. I've loved having you here. I'll see you next time.
Okay then.
I don't know why, but like